What is up? What is up? What is up? Friday. Here we are doing it. If you are here right now, you're a G. You're a G because statistically, humans don't do shit on Fridays. I used to work in a gym. I spent a lot of my life working in a gym. And on a Friday, the gym was always so dead. And I was like, why is the gym always so dead on a Friday, but on a Monday it's so packed? Right? It's because Friday is the day where you start to negotiate with yourself and give yourself reasons as to why it's good to kind of take a break now. Yeah, I've had a big week. I've done a lot. Let me just take a break. Let me not do the thing that's difficult, right? It's the same with showing up to the charts on a Friday. Because if you know when you show up to the charts with intent to trade, you're going to have to use effort, like mental effort. It's difficult, right? And it's the same going with the gym. Like people would just not show up on a Friday. But on a Monday, what are the gyms like on a Monday? They're fucking packed. Do you know why they're packed? Because people rock up motivated by regret. Because they just dicked around all weekend. Now they're motivated by regret. Regret's a good motivator. But so if you're here, you're a G. What is up? Let's have a look at gold. I'm going to do a bit of top-down analysis and see if we can get something happening over here. Isaac, what is up? Good to see you back, my brother. Good to see you back. Oh. Yes. Well, we're just having a look over gold over here now. So I'm gonna check. Why can't I hear my shit? I'm gonna do a bit of top-down analysis here. I'm going to do a bit of top-down analysis. All right, so the daily's doing whatever. Adrian, what is up? What is up? Good morning to you. Good afternoon to me. Thank you for being here, man. Let's see if we can get something happening over here. I just went on a big rant about the differences between Friday and Monday. Monday, people show up motivated by regret. Friday, they negotiate with themselves and let their foot off the gas. My goal here and anything in life is to show up every day. Show up every day regardless. Because I don't want to get to Monday and use regret as a motivator. All right, the 4 hour had a couple of rejections down here. Down here, mate. 1 hour. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red candles in the 1 hour in a row. Pre-London. DJ Big Dog TV, what is up? I really enjoyed your stream yesterday and look forward to how this gold turn plays out. Oh, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a ton. So, yeah, hopefully we get something happening over here today. 30-minute close, very strong, but minimal to no top wick. So now we're getting some sort of reversal. Could just be retracing. I'm about to draw up my areas of interest in a sec. And the 15 is showing this. Give me 1 second. Check. Oh, now I can hear myself think. Fuck. Gold is going to fake the break to the upside and fail to keep brief. My personal analysis. Okay. Damn, son, you're on that predicting that fake out. Let's see what happens over here. So let me just get my shit together here for a sec. All right, so this is straight away going to be my support level. This is my support level. How many pips away is that right here? Yeah, it's a pretty big range there. Depending on how this closes. See, I want to see what happens over here because I would like to catch a move back down to this support from around where it is now because look at this. Sorry, I'm going to have to open up Zoom over here to draw something up. I'm going to have to draw something up here. All right, so Look what gold. Look to the left. If just say some sort of support gets formed here, and we go, oh man, I want to see a breakout of this level. Hang on, sorry. Give me 1 sec over here. Just zoom in a bit. Check this out. If support gets formed here, and I say to myself, I want to see a candle break above here to give me confirmation that it wants to continue up. Cool. But look what's to the left. We've got one support. Resistance there, resistance there, resistance there, resistance there, resistance there. That is fucking gross, right? And I know if I'm anticipating buys and I get involved in that it's going to have issues getting through all this shit. It's going to have issues getting through all that shit. So realistically, I'm going to have to do the smart thing and potentially hope for some sort of support to get formed here and then try to catch a move back down, or wait for gold to break past this level. That's going to be the smartest thing. If I'm looking for buyers, it has to be past this level. But I think some opportunities could arise before we get there. Maybe to the downside. $2745 is the only next key support level. 2745. Yeah, around here. Be some sort of resistance level if this closes red. Remember, support is if the this would be considered a resistance level until it breaks past that and then starts bouncing off it like it does here. If a red and green candle print next to it, bouncing off that support level, then it's support. But right now, that would be considered a resistance. But it could break through and then turn into support. So let's see how this one pans out here. Getting some pretty decent rejection here. Right now, I'm gonna put something on this. Sells below. Closure. Sells below closure there. It's not the cleanest either way, if I'm being brutally honest. Like, what's this range, this wick fill here? Yeah, we've got to be really smart today. So it's a Friday, right? Fridays are pretty tricky. I think statistically most traders lose the most money on a Friday. If I'm being honest, there's not the cleanest range for sells or buys. The cleanest range is fucking up here. The cleanest range is here for buyers. A break above this level. But let's just see what happens. Is there any news today? CAD at tonight. We've got heaps of time for that. Sweet. Yep, so these are my two zones for now, I believe. Six minute. Let's see how this fit. Let's see how this 15 closes. Actually, let's see how this 15 closes. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, how many different industries and different things in life is there a correlation between showing up or not? How many traders do you think have had a pretty rough week on the charts and they negotiated with themselves and said, you know what? I'm not going to show up Friday, which I think if you're it's good to not show up sometimes, but at the same time, you kind of have to put your emotions aside and just fucking show up. Just show up. Just maybe decrease the risk a little bit then. Because your conscience keeps tabs on everything you do. If you start being a bitch, your conscience keeps tabs on that shit. It goes, oh, okay, this guy's a bitch. All right, well, let's start normalizing bitch behavior. Your conscience keeps tabs. We've got 4.5 minutes here. I said if it's support if it's broken and retest. No, you didn't. No, you didn't say that, did you? Yeah, we missed quite a lot of volume there in London, pre-London. Oh, even if I don't trade on Friday, I still watch the charts just in case. Yeah, man, just show up. Just showing up. Because your conscious is keeping tabs. If you've had a rough day or two, and then you decide to scrap it because of that, it can become a habit of like, oh man, if I face adversity, I just kind of throw in the towel. And that's just a trait that doesn't just count on charts, that's everything. If I show up to the gym a couple days, I'm like, oh man, I had the shittest workout, wasn't feeling it, didn't get a pump, I won't go tomorrow because of that. It's like, no man, just show up, you just keep going. Because put it this way, if you go to the gym every day but give a shitty, like a half-ass effort, as opposed to going once or twice a week and giving an insane effort, you will far exceed the guy that shows up twice a week and gives really, like, trains for 3 hours really hard, if you show up every day and just train 20%. It's about the consistency of anything. I think consistency beats everything. What is up, Raphael? Keep jabbing, my dude. Keep jabbing. Man. Just trying to see if there's any other clear potential that could be arising. Alright, got 1.5 minutes here for this candle. Pips to that spot. Yeah, had a strong push there in pre-London. 70 pips. All right, looks like we've got some sort of support that's now been formed here. Some sort of support has now been formed. I mean, sorry, resistance. 22 pips to there. Okay, there could potentially be something here. Potentially. That's a 23 pip range there. If it does decide to break above it, I'll have to watch here. So if yesterday's candle closed bullish, today has been bearish, but now it's starting to wick up. What's the probability that this is just a wick down for a continuation up? Is something to question. The 4 hour is showing weakening now as well. The previous 4 hour rejected that area. Oops. The 4 hour. But on Forex it shows that it closed strong. Okay. Gonna have to wait and see. Looking to short, looking for entries to short gold with a tight stop above parallel channel. What our price point is that? What price point are you looking at there, Isaac? Parallel channel. Let's look at this parallel channel business. It's not the cleanest. Oh, it's pretty clean on the 30, sort of. But what price point is your entry? Oh, a downward channel on the 1 hour. A downward channel on the 1 hour. Even that's kind of ugly. But yeah. Well, best of luck. 744 would be my stop and 72737 TP. This support level here, yeah. 2742 was the entry. 2742. Oh, okay. So you're in a cell right now. Nice. Okay. Very good. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna monitor this for a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, man. There's only a couple of opportunities here, and like, there's only a couple of opportunities. So I'm gonna put here definitely buyers above here, buyers above closure. There's definitely opportunity right there. The other opportunity I could potentially see is here. If this next candle can push down like this, the next one after that can close smaller body. The following one can give me some sort of wick and close relatively smaller body, but maybe engulf the previous one. Next one wick down, and then try to catch it on the way back up type shit. Enter right there. That's something I could see that I would like. I don't really like cells below here, to be honest. It's very messy on the left hand side as well. They've got this wick over here. You've got all of these minor support zones. So I'll see what happens, but it could be a no trade day. Unless for whatever reason price decides to push the flip up or create that support again. Raphael, I'm waiting for more confirmation. VWAP flat and volume not quite there yet. Yeah, we had a bit of a decent push there pre-London, so it's kind of looks like it's trying to figure what it wants to do. Figure out what it wants to do. Big Dog TV, I notice you don't use any type of indicator. I just wanted to know what your reason is for not using any. Yeah, look, man, I went through my whole indicator phase. I went through all the phase of everything like that. And then I found that I was the most successful when I deleted all of that shit. Right? Because if I was looking at price action and it was showing me signs of taking a long position, but I had a fucking Bollinger Bands and they were indicating going short, right? And there's always this kind of battle going on in your mind now because the indicator's saying one thing, price is saying another. And then I just found that price was the strongest indicator of all. So I just did my best to understand what candlesticks meant by themselves and put together. And now I just use pure price action and found the most success with that. I have some basic areas of support and resistance. Really, they're just areas of interest where I know price is going to have a reaction off. And I know if price kind of breaks below these kind of key stronghold areas that, you know, with the right type of candle formations, you know, I can get entries. But yeah, I went through it all. I went through all the phase. SMAs, Bollinger Bands, VWAP, freaking MACD, Fibonacci, but yeah. I'm very passionate about candlesticks. I just think they're very, it's very candlesticks are very cool. Like, it's just a very interesting concept to really understand candlesticks. So price is kind of stolen a little bit here. I'm very interested, like, to be honest, yeah, I don't know. I'll wait. But yeah, I just want to see how price reacts around this point, to be honest. If it gets to this point, that's my, like, I'm hoping it does, because that's where it's going to present the best opportunity for me, I believe. One hour candle needs to close below. Do you mean below this wick and everything? So we've got an hour here. I mean, 30 minutes before this hour closes. The 30-minute closes here in a couple minutes, so 2.5 minutes. This 30-minute closes. Getting no real signals, not just yet, so we'll have to just keep waiting and see what happens. Got a couple of areas of interest, so we just want to see how price reacts around those to see what kind of opportunities potentially come. Wow, have you ever seen a freaking candle move less? Look at this on the 1 minute. It's just... Yeah, it is, isn't it? Alright, so we've got 20 seconds here. 30's closing. 30 is closing. Doing nothing. 15's doing nothing. Yeah, I don't want to jump the gun because I've done this before and then a setup arrived, but I'll hang out for a little while and just see. I feel like it might be a no trade day for London unless we get some fucking big movement up here. Sells below are ugly. I'll definitely hang out. Like either way, the chart just can't stay still. Like it obviously has to move in one direction or the other. So I'll see. But I'll also be totally fine if something doesn't arise in London. And if it doesn't, this is what I do. I'm moving the screen over here so you can see. I'm clicking this button, which says confirm you want to manually lock out. And then I'll click yes, because when I decide, yeah, I only trade London, nothing has happened in London, I don't want to be freaking hanging out and be like, oh, I wonder what the chart's doing, and it's in the New York session, and I see what looks like a fucking proper setup, but I haven't really got to the mental place to kind of sit down, do a proper analysis, and trade my session. It's against my rules, so I don't want to be tempted, so I'll just lock myself out. It's pretty simple. And I know people are probably like, man, you shouldn't need to do that. Bro, shut up type shit. Like, it's just like, why not? Why not, man? Protect capital. Looking into sells on ES. Oh, second candle. Yeah, nothing's happening on gold just yet. Minute is chilling. And this is also a reason why this right here is a reason why I also stopped trading pre-London, because see right here, this fucking looks very bullish. We had a bullish engulfing here at a reversal point. Big wick down, strong candle up, closure. And what happened as soon as London open happened? Volume pushed price the opposite direction. Right, so I found that happened to me a lot. I'd be in a trade pre-London, London open would hit, and my fucking price would just reverse. I'm like, God damn it. So that's also a reason why I stopped trading pre-London. But the signs were there. Usually when a 1 hour candle closes with little to no top wick, you've kind of got like a 50% chance whether it's going to reverse completely or not, because no range is being created. TP hit on gold. I'm done for the night unless something else. Oh, very nice, Isaac. Good shit, man. Hopefully I can say the same very soon. Getting a nice little... It's always pleasant to finish a Friday with a win. Um, Daniel, I'm curious if you trade gold based strictly on price action or if you also consider fundamentals and correlations. I'm new to trading gold and I find it quite tricky. I don't necessarily pay attention to fundamentals to kind of get an overall gauge of where price is going to move over the next month or so. Really, the only fundamentals I pay attention to is red folder news, right? So I'd be curious, because I hear people say that quite a lot, that they find gold tricky to trade. I'd be curious to understand what you actually find tricky about it. What do you find tricky about it? Because yeah, I'm just pure price action, really. I think when you start to understand gold, though, it's fucking a wonderful pair to trade. Are you able to like summarize quick, like in a couple of points, what you actually find tricky? Because even just saying it verbally can help as well. Like if you actually go, hang on, what do I actually find hard with gold? Like, well, in another pair, it usually wicks down and then pushes off, but gold tends to maybe leave 2 or 3 wicks before it pushes off, type shit. Can't find confirmations on entry. For example, pre-London, I had a bias to buy and missed the entry. I guess that will come back down to your strategy. I don't know exactly what strategy you were trading. I know, like, I obviously know that this was pre-London volume pushing up. I would have even been a bit sketchy on here because there's obviously a clear support level here, and the fact that it didn't come down and tap into that support, I usually find sus on gold. Like gold, I believe, typically will kind of tap back into that major support area before it, if it wants to bounce off. But yeah, it's going to be hard because I don't know what type of strategy you are trading with. I was waiting for a retest or a wick down. Well, you got your wick down, that's for sure. But it just wasn't very deep. Yeah, I would have been a bit sus on that as well. I'm sure there was plenty of people that caught it, but yeah. I guess it kind of more wicked off these areas over here to the left. That kind of correlates a bit better. But yeah. I always think the things to the further to the left hold like if you're scalping, they hold like a, you know, like a 30% weight. They hold like 30% the weight. The things that are directly to the left hold like 70% weight, right? And it also depends how clean it is to the left. All right, I've got 6 minutes here for this 15. Let's see what I can do. Let's see. I'm working on these type of entries right here, to be honest. There just wasn't enough confirmation with other time frames. Back in a sec. Alright, so it's a minute here for this closure. I can't do anything because we're right in the middle of this range. There's a clear range here. We're right in the middle. What are you going to do there? And where are you going to put your stop loss? Nowhere's going to be strong enough areas for putting stops. Yeah, I'll be honest, it's probably going to be a pretty fucking uneventful stream for a while. I don't think anyone's going to really be looking at entries until we hit one of these levels. What's this range here? 75 pip range. See the 4-hour candle on Forex is looking juicy for sells. Like if it flips further, and look at this head and shoulders on the 4-hour that's been formed here. You got a higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high. Could we now be creating a new lower low? Is something that's going through my mind. Break and retest forming on ES. Lucky I'm strictly gold. Strictly gold. See what copper's doing. Man, copper moves, bro. Like when it moves, it moves. Open up this backdrop. The sun is going down. very slow day in the office here on gold. Very slow. Seek. Oh, you're a loser. Bro, you meant to be at the pub, bro. You're a loser. What about 4 hours support? Yeah, 4 hour support is cool and all, but the thing is, we're going to need a lower time frame confirmation for entry. That's all. That's all. We're going to need a lower time frame confirmation. We're getting there. It's working its way down. It's just taking its time. Because the range is so big. It's such a big range here. Not like... Yeah, like I've said earlier, it's just kind of messy. There's no clean range. Like, you want the clean range to the left-hand side. Man, I feel sorry for anyone in a trade right now. The way that the chart's moving just so slow. Be like, oh, come on, bruh, just go up or down. It looks clean on the 5, does it? Yeah. Yeah. Pre-London and London Open, yeah, for sure. That's why if I do get this formation, which I was talking about before, which is something like this, and then get that smaller body there, and then it flips green and get a bigger body green. If I were to anticipate that and take a buy there, I'd be looking at to take like most of my position off right there, because there's this minor support resistance level here. So I'd take most of it there, take my entry there. That's the kind of formation that I'm hoping forms. I don't want it to break through, and then like, I just don't like sells here. So that's what I'm kind of looking for, is that bounce off support. But I'm going to need the candles to print in a certain way to give me the confirmation of that. Big Dog TV, I trade options of SPY, and I know they move different. I'm just watching to see how this moves. Yeah, you got to remember, like, obviously everything moves slightly different, but at the end of the day, they kind of all move the same as well. There's going to be like nuances, and when volume and like, I know a lot of like, I understand gold very well through the London Open, because that's the only session I trade. And sometimes you'll get like, you know, this will move down. Like for instance here, look, it moved 130 pips, right? And then some green candles start to print, and most people would go, oh yeah, like, you know, it's moved 130 pips in an hour. Like, it's probably going to retrace a little bit. Even if it does want to continue, it's probably going to retrace. But what does it do? It continues down another like 200, 300 pips. And I know gold can do that. Like, I know gold does that quite regularly. You know, it did it here as well. Just small nuances, which in like each pair will have their own little behaviors that they do. I know gold likes to leave several wicks before it kind of, you know, you can usually identify a support area and go, okay, it's going to leave a wick and then kind of reject up. But I know gold likes to retest areas a few times. Like this, you'll very rarely, like, you will of course see one wick, but it's pretty rare. All right, is this an hour closure? Yeah, we've got a minute here for this hour to close. It's pushing down now. Cool, we've got a minute for the hour, 30 minutes closing, everything's closing down shop over here. I would, you know what's interesting here actually? So, we talked before how pre-London bounced off this area here, not this area here. If this candle can close like this here and then print some sort of blue candle here with a decent wick down like that, I could be very interested in buys from this area, anticipating this to be a new minor support level. But I'll have to wait and see. All right, there's that closure there. That's the hour, 30 and 15. The hour, 30 and 15. Smaller candle body than the prior one. Strong 30 closure and a big body hour closure. A big body hour closure with no top wick, and it also gapped down as well. And this, where it closed as well, has been prior prior, it has been a very big hour rejection zone. And look, we got a pretty strong closure engulfing all of that rejection. Anyway, this is all speculative shit. Let's just see what happens. Bro, I might close this for a minute until it gets dark. All right, let's see how this 15 closes. See if we can get some support here, or if it's going to tap right into that level down there. We could see gold break through and fail under 2738 as it did prior on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, look, I could see that as well, just because it's looking pretty bearish on the 4 hour. Looking pretty bearish on the 4 hour, so it could just punch through. Although that level is where it's interesting, that level is also where 2 other 4 hour candles had rejected from, big time. Right? So I wonder if this were to come down, tap, and like I'd spoke about multiple times, here is I'm looking for some sort of tap off that range there. And then if this were to tap down and then flip up, on the smaller time frames, that would look like this, right? And that's what I've been saying I want to see on the smaller time frames. So there's a few things that could make sense. Just got to wait it out. I'm seeing a doji on the 1 hour where support is to me, on the 1 hour. Yeah, but remember, that's just, it's only just opened up, so a lot can happen over here. I think waiting for this 15 will tell us a bit more of the story. Right now, yeah, there's a bit of indecision. Yeah, the doji's definitely more, you want to kind of gauge it more when it's closed. Yeah, if this can wick down, then close green, and the next one break, push up and break that. Could have something here. But there's no clear kind of winner here on the higher time frames. You always want some sort of higher time frame confirmation. Although on Forex, the 4 hours looking bearish as hell. It's got 53 minutes. It's about to flip red. See if that 4 hour breaks its own bottom wick. Goes. Interesting. All right, now we get in somewhere. So this candle's just 15's got 5 minutes to close. It'd be interesting to see what it can do here. Is it going to reject off this zone? Is it just going to hang out here? Is it going to try and push through? Is it going to push through and close? There's multiple things that could happen here. And we have to kind of think quick to figure out what a game plan could be to capitalize on whatever it does. Like I said, it looks super bearish. Like the bodies, the 4 hour candles are getting bigger. Bodies are getting bigger on the 4 hour. This 4 hour opened up, tried to push up, rejected all the way back down, and now it's kind of breaking its own bottom wick. If it can break below these other wicks, yeah, let's just see what happens. So it tapped perfectly into that support there, had some sort of reaction. Ooh. What's up with these Lamborghinis with this? Oh, this dude must be a trader. This guy in The city that I live in just bought a Lambo, and the number plate is bullish. See those front lights? What's up with those front lights, man? Damn. Bro got this Lambo though. All right, 3 minutes here for this candle closure. What is it going to do? What is it going to do? Lambo life. Big Dog TV, when are you getting your Lambo, mate? When's the Lambo coming? Trying to use my brain here. So just say this kind of closes exactly where it is. All right, I won't say anything. I'll give it another minute and then I'll try and figure some shit out. I stay in Chicago. We mostly drive trucks because our streets are terrible and it snows. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to be driving fucking Lamborghini through that. Chicago. I stayed in New York for 6 months a little while ago in a suburb called White Plains. Snow is crazy. Snow is wild, man. Alright, so check this out. This candle is closing down here just above this support zone here. It didn't break through, nor did it have like a big reaction off it. It didn't do either of those things. So in an ideal world, because you've got this option, right? Let's say, look, it didn't break through, but the next one can wick up, come down, and break through. It broke through this support. And the idea is, well, it broke through the support, then you can take a sell, right? But then you got to ask yourself, it just moved down 75 pips red without creating really any support on the way. There was a little bit of support formed here, but other than that, it moved down another 50 pips. What's the probability of it just continuing down without creating another bit of support? I think the probability is a little bit lower. So in an ideal world, I would love for this candle that just opened up to create some sort of support. Print a blue candle here, and then I could look at taking some sort of impulse buy down after that. But I'll have to see how this candle here forms now. I'll be very surprised if this just continues to push down further than 15 pips, further than this wick essentially. But anything's possible, because on the 4 hour it looks very bearish. So you always got to think in the probabilities, right? Like what's most likely? Yeah, that 4 hour is looking bearish, man. It could, yeah, it might drop just based on that 4 hour alone. But we'll see. It's having some sort of reaction off it. If it actually, there's a couple of options here. If this does drop even, I could see something like this happening. If it, let's say it drops, it pushes down like this, right? And you go, oh, well, I didn't really expect that. And then the next candle tries to do the same, but ends up closing something like this. I think that would be a pretty good opportunity for a fake out back into this zone, and I take a buy around there. Sorry, like this, sorry. But and I take a buy right there. I've seen that many times. I think it would correlate quite well with the 4 hour as well. But we'll have to wait and see. It's a very heavy 1 hour rejection area. Not very heavy, sorry, but it's pretty heavy. I subscribe to your channel. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that a ton. I show up here every day and trade live. And yeah, I'd love to see the same cats coming back, so I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that a ton. I don't trade in the sense of like, because I'm not trying to like give out any signals or like be like, all right guys, everyone, I'm entering, everyone enter. It's like, bruh, fuck that. I'm just trading. You know what? I'm doing this just to keep myself accountable. That's the whole reason I started this channel, just so I can trade live, keep myself accountable, and hopefully like build some, you know, connections with like-minded traders and shit like that, because I don't know any traders except people that I've met through YouTube. So yeah, it's cool. Appreciate it. All right, so that 4 hour, yeah, look at that 4 hour broke even that wick over there. Yeah, I told you it was looking very. I said it might just push just based on this 4 hour alone, man. Wild. But, oh, 30 pips from that point there. Fuck. But also, like I was saying, like it looks like a very obvious head and shoulders that's forming here on the 4 hour. That's like a textbook head and shoulders right there. Which would, going off the textbook, imply that this still has to continue down to create a new lower low. Right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, I think there could be an opportunity for what I just painted before. I kind of want this to close where it is now, out in the open like that. Next one to close small body. And then the following one breaking back up into that zone. We can take a buy there. I think that could be something. So I gotta black this screen for a sec. Top secret. Shit. Top secret. So yeah, right now, just waiting to see how this 15 closes. Bruh, it is pushing. From that level there, it's already pushed 40 pips. Fuck. Wild stuff. I think you're letting your emotions get in the way of your moves, man, to be honest. I used to be the exact same. What emotions? I feel absolutely, completely emotionless. I'm just waiting for my trading plan to form. Nothing has formed just yet in accordance to my trading plan. Like, obviously you can look at this and go, yeah, like, you know, there could be an opportunity to take a sell there. It looks good on the 4 hour. But I know it might work now, but over the long run, if I don't wait for the right signals for my confirmation, then I lose over 100 trades. But yeah, in terms of emotions, I got no emotions. I'm just waiting. Just waiting. Waiting over here. So I've got 3 minutes here for this closure. Let's see what happens. Let us see. Short is generally biased if I short the 4 hour. So I would never take a trade based on the 4 hour. I'm following the 4 hour to get an overall idea of where the 4 hour might move next, because it's clean, right? All the lower time frames within that 4 hour. And I'm just looking at these 15 and 30 for my entry confirmations. And right now the 30, like, there's nothing in accordance to my plan just yet, but something could arise. I want to see how this closes here. I think we've got it a little bit cornered here. It's out in the open, all naked like this. Yeah, I think we could catch something here. But yeah, the 4 hour obviously showed like signs of it wanting to push down. And I could have taken some sort of impulse sell at the break of this. But like I said, I could win that trade today. But from just back testing and collecting data, over the long run, you lose them more than you win. So I'd just rather be patient, I believe. And wait for the right signal, which I know through data is waiting for confirmation. "30 seconds for this 15, 30 seconds. Alright, cool. I like where that's closed. I like how it's closed. I like a lot. So, just continuing off what I was saying, which is waiting for confirmation. The sign of confirmation I need now is another closure. So again, I have to be patient and wait for this 15 to close. Ideally, something like this. Right, then the next candle to give me a little bit of a wick, push and break that wick, and then I take a buy back up into this range. Regardless, I would love to see a blue candle of some sort form. I need some sort of structure, otherwise it's just guesswork. Oh, what is up? What is up?
Hi. How are we going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
That's the spirit. So I'm just gonna move you into a good spot. Lit. Yeah, I'm good. Just chilling here on gold. Chilling here on gold.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much.
Not seeing too much.
No, it just keeps moving and moving, and yeah.
Yeah, it's really kind of moving in a manner which isn't kind of giving any signals to jump in, is it?
Mm. Just keeps pushing, and then GU for me is just like, yeah, not good.
I'm just going to make sure this audio is working.
Mm.
Oh, sweet, it's working. Excellent. Unbelievable stuff over here. Is that your girl? No, but it is a girl. a girl trader. Unbelievable stuff over here.
No, I'm just a female.
Just a female.
Just a female.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm waiting for this 15 to close now, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Have you taken any entries trades today? No. And you're looking at GU as well?
No, I'm staying out of there. It's too choppy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just there's no clear. Nothing clear.
Yep. Yeah, Isaac, we're both from Australia. We are Australian. So Ella is the only trader I've probably ever met in person.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
There's not many of us.
No, there isn't. There is not.
What are you looking at the moment?
Well, I'm a bit sus on where this candles are right here, so I'm hoping for this to flip. Can you see the YouTube as well? Yeah, I'm essentially hoping that this 15 flips like this, and then I want to catch a entry back up into this range ideally. Mm-hmm. So I'll take a buyer out there if it does this.
You're looking for buyers.
Back up into this range. I've got a bit of a feeling this is some sort of fake out.
Okay.
I'm not stuck on that idea, but
yeah, I was looking for a buy when it came down, but I was like, no, it's just bearish at the moment, so I'm not gonna try and predict when it's gonna go up again.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm only gonna take that type of entry if I get the right signal. Which is what I just drew. ES is print. Nope. Bro, this is gold. Gold. Sorry. Still waiting. So Ella's trading on a 200k account. The big dollars, us peasants here on the...
I've had it for 4 months though, so I'm trying to make it last because I can't afford another one. So
that's still pretty incredible to be able to hold an account for 4 months.
Yeah, it's just up and down. It'll get there.
Yep.
Process. It's a difficult process, but it's a process.
Yep. Have you been reading Tom Hogard?
Yeah, I'm like halfway through it, I think still. I probably have like 100 pages to go, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. But I keep reading how it's like to let your trade like run, see how far it can go, and I did that yesterday and it went to break even. So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know he does like stocks or whatever, that's the thing. So maybe it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I would say so.
Mm.
In terms of strategy type of thing, yeah. I guess he's talking more about the mindset. Well, I mean, he's not talking about, but you could kind of convert into a mindset of not being afraid to hold.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I try to do that, but I was like, it's better. I think for my strategy, it's usually like,
Yeah.
if I moved it, it would have hit my TP.
Alright, gold's kind of effing me in the bum right now. So let's just see. The 4 hours about to hit this 4 hour zone here to the left. There's this 4 hour zone here. We're kind of in line with that now. But boy, it is dropping. What the crazy. It is dropping. I talked about it earlier how gold has a tendency to do this. It will just drop. And you can capitalize on that drop, but you can't. Like, it's dropped 100 pips now during London and only printed one green candle, right? So there's, although it's dropped and it's like, man, we can capitalize on this, you actually, it's really difficult to because it hasn't given enough signals.
Well, I was looking at enter like at London Open, but it just like, yeah, it's just not my strategy. So I was like, I can't just jump in. Even though it like moved nicely, I was just like, I can't just jump in for the sake of it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's the time? 6:30. I'll see what happens here over these next candle or so. Might have to just freaking call it a day at some point. Or a potential trade late London. Because the 4 hour closes in 20 minutes. Fuck. Yeah, wow. Cool gold. Don't worry about us, bro. We didn't want to join the ride at all. No worries.
You up for the week?
Yes.
How many trades?
1 to 2 a day. I don't know how many in total. 1 to 2 a day. You know, I can hear that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, 4 minutes was 15. A lot of waiting, man. This game is just waiting.
What time are you gonna? Do you usually wait till?
Whenever a setup comes, but I know in 15 minutes this 4 hour closes on the You know, there's 4-hour close on Forex. So, I don't know, bro. I'm pretty tired already just from sitting here.
Is the futures one different though?
Yeah, the futures 4-hour candle closes a different time. Manpreet, my price is 2719 is delayed. Just got me here. Just got here. 2719. Where the fuck's that? Oh. Your price for what? Sells or buys? Okay. So, a couple of big, strong 1-hour candles.
But I think I had a setup last night until like 9:30. So.
Half an hour before New York.
Hmm?
Half an hour before New York.
Yeah, I think it ran just over into New York.
Oh, yeah. How'd it go? How did the trade go?
Oh, I told you yesterday. The one I messaged you about. Where I like wanted to hold on to it, but it went to break even.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I moved my TP as well.
Yep, that's
So
right.
it would have hit TP if I didn't move it up. But it was so like bullish for the day. I was like, you know, the 4 hours average like this amount, surely it can do it again.
Yeah.
If I left it without moving stop loss, it would have hit stop loss and then gone right up to where I wanted it to. But yeah, then there was news, so break even's fine with me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let's have a look here. So this one's closing, kind of rejection, small body. Again, my bias is still ideally this next one to print something like this. And then I can still look at taking some sort of buyback into that range. If it prints blue, but something more like... I don't know. I'll wait and see what can happen. Yen is flipping. Good for gold. I don't think it matters for gold at all. I don't think it matters for gold. Oh, yeah, no. Because if you start thinking, well, I wonder if the yen correlates to gold, then you go, well, maybe the euro does as well. And then what about if the freaking Aussie dollar does? And then, you know, you can get down a bit of a rabbit hole, I think, there.
Gold's just US, I'm pretty sure. That affects it.
Well, yeah, if you're trading Forex, especially. If this candle prints red, I'll call it a day. If it prints blue, then I'll figure something out.
I don't think I'm going to find anything, so...
think you're gonna find a gold in the gold.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down about 1% for the week from what I was last week.
Did you learn anything new this week?
I don't know. I just looked at my entries and I was like, I just need to focus more on like the 4-hour candle, because I'll find like I'll just kind of have a predetermined bias, and I'll kind of like the losses have mainly been because I've been going off that and not really paying attention to where it's actually going. So
On higher time frames? Yeah.
So like especially gold, I was always looking for buys, but like the candle was, the 4-hour was like bearish, so and it just kept going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good, I think. 4 hours. Yeah, definitely.
I almost entered on GU before, but I was like, no, and if I did, it would have been a loss.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't enter it though, but I was looking at it and then I was like, you know what, it's just too choppy. I shouldn't be entering. Like I had a self stop ready and I deleted it. I was like, I shouldn't be. Entering this. So if you look at all the higher time frame candles, it's just like very not really consolidated, just not clear. Not a clear direction.
I'm new to gold, but 3 to 5k incoming in my opinion. Yeah. I could see it as well. I could see 5,000's quite a way away, but maybe one day.
Never know. I mean, all in this year, it's gone. Didn't it only just hit 2k this year?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, could.
Yep.
Could very well.
Definitely. Oh man, a part of me is hoping this stays red because my brain's frizzled.
Yeah, no tilt trading.
No, I am specifically tilt trading. Are you doing much for Halloween? Oh shit, when's that? Next week? Yeah, I'm gonna go trick-or-treating around Brisbane City. I'll just like ring apartment. Be like, what is that?
I'm not sure you get the best candy around there, to be honest. Like,
you get like pingers.
Yeah.
Alright, so 9 minutes for the hour, the 4-hour, 30 and 15 closure. What's the daily looking like? The daily is pushing back down. No top wick. This 15 is about to break the previous 15's bottom wick, which is not a good sign for potential buys.
Well, it just keeps moving down and down and down. Wait, so did you have to buy a whole new account, or do you just keep paying monthly?
Monthly, you pay monthly.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Hmm.
Probably wouldn't have paid as much, to be honest. I think I paid about 800 for my 200k.
Yeah, no, future. There's a lot of futures funding places that do monthly installments type shit. Oh, did that break there? It didn't break the low of the previous 15 on Forex, but it did on futures.
Isn't that the same?
No, like you'll see differences within them. You'll see differences.
But they moved this thing.
Why not buy small lot now?
No.
Because, Manpreet, there is no confirmation for such.
No.
There is no confirmation for such idea.
If anything, it'll probably keep going to, I don't know, there's a lot of wicks down there that it looks like it might aim for.
Yeah, there's nothing, there's no confirmations for anything right now. Just gotta wait.
Trade with the trend is one thing I've learned. And if you're gonna do counter trend, you just gotta, just gotta have a very clear point.
Yeah. The only thing like if this 4 hour closes with no bottom wick, that'll be interesting. Could see some sort of reversal. Yeah, it's gonna push through.
So what's the target for this one now? It's not 8%.
For the challenge?
It's 8%.
For the challenge? Phase 1 is 6 and phase 2 is 3.
Damn, that's pretty good. That's really good.
Not really, because your loss limit is also 3, so they're all the same really, like in terms of percentages.
Yeah.
And
But like, you don't risk 1% anyways, so.
No, of course not, but it's still there. Like the percentage is still the same.
Yeah.
And if you make $1,000, your max loss comes up $1,000. Like it follows you. It's a trailing stop.
Yeah, right.
So it makes it a bit trickier as well.
Tricky.
Where FTMO, if you're in profit, man, you've got that much more to lose, kind of thing.
Yeah, my max loss always stays at 5% a day and then 10% max. Yeah. Holding on. I'm down 191, what's that? I'm down like 4%.
Not bad, not bad. The gradual climb out of drill down.
I climbed back from the bottom, so
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just gonna get back to break even and then I'm good to go.
Yep.
Then from there I just gotta pass it.
Four minutes for all these candles to close. Yeah, it's bullish as fuck. Bearish, sorry. These are such strong candles. Like, look at them with no top wick nearly on all of them, which just indicates, oh, it opened up and didn't even get a chance to make a top wick. It just pushed. Big body, small wicks. Yeah. I might call it a day.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Do you ever edge out of a position in choppy markets? I like to edge out of position even in clean markets. Yeah, take 80 to 90% once you hit like some sort of target on the way. Secure some profits and move your stop to break even. It's a good feeling. Let's yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for jumping on anyway.
Alright. Next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to you in a
Bye-bye.
minute. Bye. Yeah. I'm gonna hang out and see how this closes. It's got 2 minutes. It's not looking good, man. Not much is happening. What's the time? 7. Yeah. My energy is drained as well. Pranay Raj M. Call it a day, man. It's pushing sells hard. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. No fucking real opportunities, kind of, you know. This is a 15-minute and there was still no green candles printed to kind of help give it any signals to kind of get in on this ride. Just red. And if I were to go, oh, look, red, it broke an area there. Let me just jump in. That's dumb trading, right? That's gambling, really. But love yous all, man. Been a good week of trading. I'm up $600 for the week, so I'm pretty happy. But thank you, everyone, and